Hi, my name is Andrew Thomas, and in this video I want to show you how you can connect the Roll Controller app to the game screen so you can start playing. So I already have the level open. I'll back up in a second to show you how I get here and the process, but first I just wanted to show you um, what you need to get started. So I have the Roll Controller app downloaded on my iPhone. I went to the App Store, I searched Roll Controller, and now I have it. If you have an Android phone, you can go to my website. There's a link to a download from itch.io, and you can use our experimental Android app. Once you have the app on your phone, I am just confirming that my Wi-Fi network is exactly the same on both my mobile device and on my computer. So I open this up. I just hit the in Windows button or whatever you need to on uh, Mac. It would be up on the top, and you choose Wi-Fi and network, and just make sure that that's exactly the same. Sometimes you'll have like a 2.5G and a 5G version of your network. You want to be on the one that has the same name with that 5G in there. The other thing that you want to make sure is that you don't have you're not using this in a place with a firewall that might be preventing devices from accessing your Wi-Fi network. And you want to make sure if you have Ethernet for your computer and you could be using Wi-Fi or not, unplug the Ethernet and only use Wi-Fi. This will only work if you don't even have Ethernet accessible. To open up the app right now and show you what it looks like. And we'll just go like that. And so you can see that the Wi-Fi sign is pulsing very slowly. That means that it's looking for a connection. Doing this nice little thing where it's searching. And it hasn't connected. So I'm going to close it, reopen it. There we go. So sometimes I have to reopen it. That's usually the best thing, but it should connect automatically as soon as both the app and roll control are in the same mode. So here I am in calibration. You can see on the side of the screen that there's these numbers rolling. That's telling you how quickly you're going uh, in a given direction. So the top one is back and forth, so you go between -1 and 1, and on this bottom one here is horizontal, and I'm tipping right, left, and right to go in those directions. I can play around with the sensitivity up here, and that will make this more or less sensitive. So I'll like bring this down to, you can see how I'm twisting this right here, and save it. And now when I move, it's a lot slower. So depending on the size of the balance board, your weight, and how fast you want to be moving while you're playing, this is a really good way to calibrate that to your speed and your style. I'm going to bring this back up because I prefer to set it a little bit higher. You just need to click save and reset each time you do that. Also, if you were to be using one of a board like this, so I'm going to try using this in a balance board. You can tell that this isn't a circular board. It's longer in the horizontal axis than it is in the vertical axis. So I want to make it move a little bit faster, so I have a little bit more range of motion in the horizontal axis. So I'm going to turn this H up, so let's say to 1.5, and I'm going to save that, and then I'll save and reload, and that will give me a little bit more control in that axis. And sometimes you'll fall off. That's totally okay. And now I am on the balance board and I'm riding around. I'm just going to check to make sure. Yeah, that looks not bad. This board looks terrible. So now you can see I'm on this balance board and I'm tipping around, and I actually have a lot of control right now. I really feel like I can go in any direction. I might want to turn the horizontal sensitivity up just a little bit more, just like 1.6 maybe. Save and reset, and maybe I'll turn the sensitivity up a little bit more too. So I'll turn this up to 2.5, and that feels great. Like I feel like I have a lot of control. You can hit escape. You can save and quit. In order to get back to Calibrate, you just go right here, and it will always have that same thing, the same settings open. So you can get back to that at any time. You can also hit Tab to quit, which is cool. And I'll go into Infinite Island and start testing it out and playing. And so that is how you connect your phone over Wi-Fi to play roll control and put in your balance board.